We have some voicemails, and then we have written questions. Let's go ahead and let me pull up our voicemails here. I actually forgot to pull them up here. So we go to speakpipe.com is the website. And then our first voicemail comes from Cobleb, a channel member. Let's go ahead and let's hear it.
Hello, my name is Kobleb, and I was wondering if you recommend the Binbach Joy-Cons still, because I know you made a short about them a while ago, and I was wondering if there's any other third-party Joy-Cons you'd recommend, because my Joy-Cons have been sent in repair so many times in the last couple months, so I was wondering if you think I should get the Binbach Joy-Cons, or what you recommend for some third-party Joy-Con pairs. Thank you.
Brother, I totally feel you. My Joy-Cons, when I didn't have, so I have these like Splatoon 3 special Joy-Cons. No flex there. I'm just like saying. I don't want to send those in for repair. But when I had like normal Joy-Cons, bro, those went to repair maybe like 3 times. Like, they suck. Let's put them that way. Joy-Cons suck. You need third-party ones, I got you. So, yeah. I did make a short on the Binbach Joy-Cons. They're now actually, they've like rebranded. They're called Doyoki. And they've sent me tons of their Joy-Cons to review and to unbox and to use. I honestly, without saying for sure, I've not used like every Joy-Con on the market. I still have them right here. They're right here. Here are the Doyoki Binbach Joy-Cons. Yeah, I still recommend these. They're much bigger, so they're more comfortable. Dude, just having them in the hands feels so good. The reason why they're not on the Switch is because I don't ever play handheld, and those Splatoon ones just look nicer. But if I am playing handheld, whatever I do, I always use the Binbox. Not sponsored, guys. Well, I was sponsored at one point. This is my genuine recommendation. They're just great. They have back buttons. They have smooth buttons. I love the Binbox. I like them a lot. This sounds very sponsored. Guys, I have to say, if something is sponsored, this is not. I genuinely like them. And that is that. I'm careful to not promote things that I don't personally use. Everything that I promote, I use. For example, I have promoted some 8-bit dough controllers. Here's one right here. Arms reach, and here's one back here. Arms reach. I use these things all the time. Binbach is one of those two. So I like them. I would recommend doyoki.com. Oh, actually, you know what? I might make this sponsored. Use code EmSwizzle for I think 10% off at checkout. Yeah, I'm making this sponsored. There you go, right there. Code EmSwizzle gets you 10%. They also make very cool GameCube Joy-Cons. Yeah, guys, this is a sponsor. They make GameCube Joy-Cons. Check them out, guys. They're just awesome sauce. All right, cool stuff. Now, our next voicemail comes from Jan. Let's hear your voicemail. Here it is.
Hey Max, Jan from Austria here.
Hello.
So I have recently borrowed Super Mario 3D All-Stars from my local library. And that was the first time I've ever played Mario 64. You know, people say it's like the best Mario game and it's awesome. But I was honestly really disappointed with it. Like, it's a good game, but it's not as good as I expected. So I want to know what Mario game, or what game in general, are you the most disappointed in? Thank you.
Sure, yeah. I can get that. When I first played Mario 64, like, I've not beaten Mario 64, but like, when I first played it, it's kind of like hard for me, because I just don't love the graphics. And like, that sounds so stupid, but like, just because they're like retro graphics, I find it hard to get into games with retro type N64 graphics. That's a me thing. I wish I could beat that, you know, that kind of pet peeve maybe. I wish I could get around that, but I just can't. It's hard for me. So, yeah, what game have I got into and was just disappointed with? It's hard, because honestly, like, you know, Nintendo has been dropping a lot of bangers recently. Like Mario Wonder, Mario RPG. These are some good games. So, it's hard to know one in, like, recent times. I do know that a game that did suck recently, somewhat recent, was everybody wanted to switch for the Switch. That game, disappointed in. Definitely disappointed in. Didn't like that one. If I could give you one more, that's a hard one. Maybe, I want to give you something. Can I check my Switch? I always have to check the Switch, but it just gives me like a sense of like, you know, oh, Max, you played this game and you didn't like that one. All right, so I'm checking my Switch right now. Which game here did I not like? Was I disappointed in? I will give you... Oh, that's good. Nintendo Switch Sports. Because while I did like that game, I did like it a little bit, I was just so disappointed with how bad of a sequel, or I guess a, you know, sequel to the sequel of a game that was. Switch Sports is a lot of fun. You can buy it. It sold so great. It sold like 9 million copies. It's fun, but like, where are the major improvements? We have some sports. So Wii Sports was great. We have bowling from Wii Sports. We have tennis from Wii Sports. Where's the boxing sport? Where's the baseball? The sports that everyone loved from Wii Sports. Where is that in Switch Sports? They should have never dropped sports from Wii Sports. They should have all of the same sports, I believe 6 sports, from Wii Sports, and put them in Switch Sports, and then add some more. Add like basketball, add, you know, whatever. Add something, add anything. Add new sports to your existing ones. Don't take them out. It was just very poor. Now, I did like how you can customize your character, unlock rewards, do cool things like that. But really, I believe Switch Sports was kind of a miss in a Wii Sports follow-up. Kind of a miss. But that's my disappointing game. Then we have Alex. Here we go. Let's hear what Alex sent us. Boom.
Hello, my name is Alex, and I'm calling from Phoenix, Arizona.
Let's go.
I want to know, do you build Mario Legos? And if you do, what is your favorite one out of all of them? Thank you.
Heck yeah. So, do I build Mario Legos? So, I do and I don't. Kind of. So, I've built the Luigi's Mansion. I know it came with EGAD and it came with a ghost. Can I check? I built something Luigi's Mansion Lego set EGAD. Which one did I build? Oh, yes, this one. I built the Lego Super Mario Luigi's Mansion Lab and Poltergust expansion set. I have never even built the starter pack, so I don't even have like Mario or Luigi. I just built that one. So yes, I have built, I guess it's a Luigi Lego, but that's the only Nintendo Lego set that I've ever built. And guess what, guys? Next week, the Animal Crossing Lego sets release. So I guess those will be my next Nintendo Lego sets. So the answer is yes and no. I've done it once, but I don't like consistently do them. My first thought when the Animal Crossing Legos came out, I was like, wow, that's awesome. I'm gonna buy them all, right? I don't know anymore. Cause here's the thing. Legos are fun. Dude, they're so fun to build. But not only are they expensive, they just end up, for me personally, just sitting nowhere. Like, they just are just there. Like, they don't, you know, and that's what, you know, Legos are, but, like, I don't break them down and like, build new things out of them. I just build it and set it aside. So, with that, for me personally, like that's what I do. I figured I would just buy the Nooks Crannies set, and then just build that and put it on a shelf so it looks cool. I have no real, like, yeah, let's break them, break the Legos and then redo it all over again. I don't have that kind of passion with them, so I'm going to build it, put it on a shelf, and that's it. I'm not buying all the Animal Crossing sets, because I will truly do nothing with them. So, that's it for me. But yeah, Mario Legos, very fun. Now, our final voicemail comes from Max Jax. Let's hear the voicemail.
Hey, EmSwizzle. I'm a big fan of your work.
Thank you.
Do you think they're saving Metroid Prime 4 for the next Switch. Like, think about it. If they haven't announced it by now, then it's probably going to be with the next Switch. Anyways, I hope you have a blessed day, and yeah, have a blessed day, EmSwizzle.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, do I think they are saving Metroid Prime 4 for the Switch 2? I don't think they're saving it for the Switch 2, but I think it'll maybe be on Switch 2, which is kind of a weird answer, but we went over a rumor in this podcast of how Metroid Prime 4 is releasing this year. And I believe that. I believe that because there's been several pieces of evidence that kind of point to that, right? So if that's true, and it did release this year, and the Switch 2 releases early next year, I wouldn't doubt that maybe we could see Metroid Prime 4 appear on both consoles, like a dual release. The thing that would make the most sense is if they release Metroid Prime 4 after the Switch 2. That way you can do a true dual release on both consoles on the same day. But what I feel like may or may not happen is they release... So I think for sure they release Metroid Prime 4 October, November, somewhere in that range. And then I think what might happen is they make like a more powerful version for the Switch 2, maybe? I think they could do that. Although the timelines just kind of align weird. Like, you want to put out the game this year, and it made sense at first. If the Switch 2 was releasing this year, I would say yes, they're probably saving it. But now that it's delayed to potentially next year, I feel like, man, you gotta put out Metroid Prime 4 this year. And then maybe when the Switch 2 is out, maybe then you put out a stronger, better, performing version of it. But yeah, I would say... no. I would say they're not saving it. It'll release this year, Switch 2 next year, probably. Alrighty, then we have some written questions here to answer from Leo Flipnotes. Leo Flipnotes is our first one. Do you think the next Nintendo console will be a Switch 2 or an all-new thing? I think it will mostly be a new thing because of one of the reasons people didn't buy the Wii U was about the name. Also, I'm just happy I got a membership in the direct live stream randomly. Hey, awesome, Leo. Do I think it'll be an all-new thing? No, I don't. Because I think it's smart. It's smart to capitalize on your success. So when, Nintendo had the Wii and they made the Wii U, if they made the Wii U, different name, and, clearly a brand new console, it was kind of brand new, but like, if they made it clear, this is brand new, I think it would have sold a lot better because that Wii fan base was already there looking to see what the next console was. I think that you can make an iteration of a console and have it sell better. But this Switch 2 needs to be like dual screen. Like, if the Switch 2 has two screens, you will know it's a brand new thing. They need to seriously blow some minds with the next console. So I would say it'll be a Switch 2, but like very close to an all new thing because it'll be so different. But it might still have the Switch name in it potentially. Then Camden asks, do you think Bowser will ever come to Mortal Kombat? Probably not. I feel like that's not a crossover that, Nintendo would want or choose. But would that be awesome? Oh my gosh. Is there a mod for that? I would download that. I would download it in a heartbeat. Bowser, Mortal Kombat, bring it. Then Let's Go Gaming 28224 asks, EmSwizzle, do you think the Switch 2 will be powerful enough to play GTA 6? Well, let's see. If the Switch 2 is going to have the power of an Xbox One or a PS4, which is rumored, and the PS5 and Xbox and PC can play GTA 6, I think you might be lucky to get it on the Switch and just have it run at have it run bad. They can maybe, I don't know. Do they even want GTA 6 on the Switch too? I know that they have that GTA collection, but like still, like do you want that? If I had to bet, I would say no. I would say no. GTA 6 won't be on Switch 2, if I had to bet. Then Doggo7721 asks, what is your favorite Mario Kart game? My favorite Mario Kart game is truthfully Mario Kart 8. My normal answer for this is just it's the biggest, the baddest, the best Mario Kart game they've ever made. You might feel some nostalgia with Mario Kart Wii or Mario Kart 64 or whatever your generation is, but I think we can all agree Mario Kart 8 is just the best Mario Kart game. Now, I can't act like I'm all, just saying it's the best game. I, too, had some great nostalgia with it. I was, I think, 9 when Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U came out. So, that was like a part of my childhood. So, yeah, I would say it does get some nostalgia brownie points, but it is also just the best Mario Kart game. Specifically, between Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's the same game, but like, if I had to pick one, I guess I'm picking Deluxe. It's just better, so... And then finally, Zach Hurdy says, hey Max, I have a couple questions on Animal Crossing, as I am a fan of Animal Crossing. Awesome sauce. 1. Why do you think Nintendo has focused less on Animal Crossing in recent years? I think it's like any game. Like, for example, like, as of right now, Nintendo has no focus on Kirby right now. Because they put out a Kirby game in 2021. They also had last year Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. It's just when, games release, there's a few year gap in between Game 1 and Game 2. With Animal Crossing, if you look at the history, before Animal Crossing New Leaf, there was no, in between. So you had Animal Crossing GameCube, I believe 4 years later? 5 years? Because if Animal Crossing GameCube, call it the GameCube version, came out in 2000. 2001? 2001. Somewhere in that range, right? Animal Crossing Wild World, if I have my timeline correct, was 2004, so 3-year gap. City Folk. Oh my timelines are so... My memory's bad. I think Animal Crossing City Folk was 2008? Or 9 or 10? And then New Leaf was 20... Guys, I can't remember anything. I think it was 12 or 13. So, point is, there's just a few year gaps in between Animal Crossing games. Now, we are rapidly approaching the 4-year anniversary for Animal Crossing New Horizons. We should hear something soon about the next Animal Crossing game, but it's just their normal taking a gap. They're working on the next game as we speak right now. As I speak, they're programming some code. I'm kidding. They're probably not, because in Japan, it's 4 a.m. So I would hope they're not working on the game as I speak. But, it's being worked on during this time period. So that's kind of why. And then if you could decide everything in the next Animal Crossing game completely how you want it, what would you make it like? What features and what would you call it? Bit of an extensive question. I can give you some features that I would want. I would want mostly just quality of life stuff. Like bulk crafting. I don't want to sit there and take an hour just to craft 50 pieces of fish bait. When what I should be able to do is I want to make 50 of this item, craft, and then takes 5 seconds. Bulk crafting, make things easier on us. Quality of life things like... I have to really go back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. What were some of the quality of life? Here. When you villager hunt with Nook Mile tickets, don't make us go back to the airport every single ticket. Make us be able to go from Nook Mile Island to another Nook Mile Island. My Animal Crossing New Horizons villager hunters will get me there. Or even just things like better online play. Guys, believe me, I have 2,000 hours into Animal Crossing, and I have done countless streams that are now privated on Animal Crossing New Horizons. The online play is terrible. It's so bad. You cannot, guys, it takes, not exaggerating, maybe like 25 minutes to get all 8 people on one island. And get this, if one person disconnects or leaves, everyone has to see like a 1 minute long cutscene of that person leaving and the game loading. It's really bad. It's bad. It's bad. Once again, it's bad. Animal Crossing New Leaf was awesome, but New Horizons is bad for online play. Make that better. Fix it up. That's what I would want. Attention, can you hear me? The clip that you just watched from my podcast, The Mario Matter, your favorite Nintendo podcast, has just ended. If you want to see the full episode, click right here. If you want to subscribe to this channel or my main channel, click one of these channels down here. It's all great stuff. Adios from another life.